pretty cool, right? I'm just so happy we get to spend our Saturday night together, you and me, baby. This is the only live mobile game show where you solve word puzzles to win cash. We are live from New York City, and I can't believe that in just a few days I can say Happy New Year. I have a good feeling about 2019. Do you? You feeling good about it? Some say I look like Sarah Silverman, but guess what? I'm not. I'm your host, Anna Roisman. You can find me here all over social media. If you're trying to bulk up that wallet before the new year, you are in the right place, my friend. Tonight's prize is $1,000. And if you are one of the 3 fastest solvers, you're taking home more money than the rest. How great does that sound? It's time now for your free letter. Spin the wheel around my face. I believe these letters are your future. Spin that wheel and let it land on one. Tell us what you got inside the chat. Oh, I'm hosting a game. Whoops! Whatever letter it lands on is yours for the entire game. So if a puzzle contains your letter, it will auto-reveal at the start of the round. Happy almost New Year. It's time for the first puzzle. Remember, the faster you solve, the more money you could win. So take your time, but don't fall asleep or anything, okay? There's money on the line. You can rely on the hint. It will help you solve the puzzle. Your first hint is animal home. Since this is the first puzzle, I'm gonna help you out here. I got you. Type in the letters T and S on the keyboard below. Or you could just type in nest. That's the answer. It's nest. I'm giving this one to you. 171,000 people heard me say nest because that's the answer. And your time is up. The answer, it's nest. I wasn't lying. It's nest. It's Saturday night and it's nesting time. 182,400 solved the puzzle. 5,497. I guess you're playing on mute or you just didn't understand that I gave you nest, but we've got to move on, unfortunately, without you. There is nothing cooler than getting recognition for something you've accomplished, especially if you're competitive, which we all are. What is this famous award? Okay, I don't mean Word Nerd of the Year yet. I mean another famous award. You got this. We're only on puzzle 2. 160,000 already solved the puzzle. And your time is up. You remember when I was singing Whitney before? I'm talking about a Grammy. Grammy is the famous award. The answer to puzzle 2, 168,400 solved the puzzle. 14,400. I'm so sorry, but you did not win a Grammy this evening. You are out of the game. I wanted to know, last night I asked you what hobbies you have, and I asked you to send me it in a word. I gotta give a shout out to Katie, who does speed cubing, okay? That's Rubik's Cube competition. Sounds very cool. Congrats to Katie. And a lot of you said puzzles is a hobby, which is why we are here right now. So we're just gonna continue going on with this thing since it's a lot of your hobbies. Speaking of hobbies, I collected trolls as a kid. That's something to remember. There's so many fun things to do as a kid. Tell me this kid's game. Maybe this is a game you played when you were a kid, or maybe you have kids who play this game now. I'm gonna let you solve this for a moment. And I hope you're gonna continue on in this game with me right now. The kids' game we're looking for is freeze tag. Freeze tag. Tag, you're it. 134,000 people solved the puzzle. 35,200 are not it. You're out of the freeze tag game. You're out of the HQ Words game tonight. You remember freeze tag where you have to freeze if you get tagged until someone untags you? I'm still frozen. I feel like freeze tag is actually a pretty intense workout, right? All that running around would make me hungry. What is this snack food? I'm a snacker. I could eat snacks all day instead of meals, which I know is wrong, but is it really wrong? Just think, after you solve this puzzle, we can all grab a snack together. But is it gonna be this food? The food is cheese curds. Cheese curds is the answer. 84,900 solved the puzzle. 51,400 just got schooled on puzzle 4 on cheese curds. I've heard they're delicious. I've actually never had them. They're fried cheese. They're small pieces of fried cheese. Cheese curds, right? If you know them and you love them, let us know. Are you having a great winter so far, or are you just ready for spring? Before that happens, because it's a little while away, I need you to type in this winter chore. Think about this one. It's something that has to be done during winter, and it's a chore, so it's not roasting marshmallows, if that's where your mind went. That's where my mind went. I'm still snacking over here. And your time is up. The winter chore is snow blowing. 80,200 solved the puzzle. 9,100 are eliminated. I feel like snow blowing is like the fancy way of shoveling your driveway, right? If you have a snow blower, that's pretty powerful. But I will tell you who has the power. It looks like you just arrived at the halfway mark, baby. You powered through the first 5 puzzles, no problem. And here we are with only 5 left for you to solve. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. And tell me this modern media. I'm talking about what's up in media today, modern times, not the olden times, right? We're not talking about pigeon carriers. That's a thing, or letters in a bottle. I want modern media. And the answer is podcast network. Podcast network. 16,900 solved the puzzle. 64,118 are out of the game. Podcast network. Who's got a podcast? Or better yet, you gotta tell me your favorite podcast. What should I be listening to? What do you recommend to all of the people in the chat? Okay. Do you know the term, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? I love it, but it doesn't apply here. Okay, what happens in puzzle 7 helps you stay in the game because it takes you to puzzle 8. I want to know what goes on at the casino. That's your hint. If you go to the casino, you're gonna know this one. If you've only seen movies about casinos, you might know this one, but you gotta just type in some letters. 1,600 solved off the bat. And your time is up. The answer is royal flush. Who plays poker? Did you have a royal flush? 15,300 are still in the game. 7,785 were just eliminated. I guess they could not tell my poker face. My poker face. You know that song. The thing about gambling is if you win enough money, you can go to a fancy place. That's your hint. Fancy place. Nothing cheap here. It's fancy. I should button up if we're in a fancy place. They even made a song about this, right? I'm so fancy. You don't know. Your time is up. The fancy place is Michelin star restaurant. 9,741 solved the puzzle. 6,381 just got schooled. Unfortunately, they're not coming to the Michelin star restaurant with us tonight. It's one of the highest ratings for restaurants. It's very special if you're a Michelin star restaurant. I used to work in restaurants, and then I left to work during the day. I'm talking about an office, not the TV show, but close. Your hint is office culture. Do you work in an office? If not, I bet you've been in one before. Think about that office culture and type it in because your time is coming to an end. I'm talking about casual Friday. Put a pair of jeans on. It's Friday. No suits. No suits. 8,722 solved the puzzle. 1,727 are eliminated. They're not making it to casual Friday or any day at work at this office that we're together at. Did you know that you just casually made it to puzzle 10? That's right. you've arrived at the final puzzle. Okay, nothing has schooled you yet. You are on your way to word nerd stardom. That's it. We started this game with about 185,000 players, and now we have arrived at the deciding moment. Who wins? Who goes home? Who knows this breakfast activity? For the win. It's the most important meal of the day, and this is the most important puzzle of the night. And if you like pancakes, you definitely know this breakfast activity. I'm talking about drizzling syrup all over those pancakes. It's the sweetness, the sweet breakfast. You know what's pretty sweet? We've got 7,085 winners in tonight's HQ Words beta game, baby. You did it. You're going home a winner. Congratulations, I'm so proud. Let's take a look at our fastest players in tonight's game. In first place, we've got Mickle Swoon winning $300.07. In second place, Angela Murr. Oh, she's posing for us, $150.07. And in third place, German69 winning $50.07. You did it. You won a lot of money. You're going into 2019 a little bit richer, but so are a lot of you. That is the game for tonight. Congrats to all of our other winners.